If you run a small or medium-sized business in England, listen up. There are some really big changes coming to apprenticeship funding. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what's on the horizon for 2026, and more importantly, how you can get your business ready for it. So does this sound familiar? You're trying to grow, but you just can't find people with the right skills, especially in things like digital data or finance. Well, you're definitely not alone. Believe it or not, over a third of businesses are right there with you struggling to recruit. And let's be honest, it's more than just an inconvenience, isn't it? It can feel like a massive roadblock, stopping you from getting where you want to go. But what if you could actually build the talent you need right inside your own business?
Well, that's exactly what apprenticeships are all about.
It's such a brilliant, cost-effective way to create a skilled, loyal team. The best part? You absolutely do not have to figure it all out by yourself. That's where a specialist partner like Solveway comes in. We really focus on helping SMEs just like you to unlock everything apprenticeships have to offer. Okay, let's talk a bit more about that skills challenge. Because for a growing business, not having the right people is a massive problem. So where are these gaps actually showing up? And, well, no massive surprises here, are there? Look at that. Data and AI are at the top of the list, with digital and IT right behind. These are the skills everyone's after, and this is exactly where a really well thought out apprenticeship program, with a specialist like Solveway guiding you, can make all the difference and give you a real edge. Now for the good bit. The government is making some pretty big changes to apprenticeship funding, and this is fantastic news. If you're a smaller business, an employer who doesn't pay the Apprenticeship Levy because your payroll is under £3 million a year, this is aimed squarely at you. So right now, the deal is pretty great. As a non-levy employer, you only chip in 5% towards the training costs. The government pays the other 95%. This co-investment already makes it super affordable, right? But from 2026, it gets even better. And here it is, the big one. From April 2026, the government is going to cover 100% of the training costs for any new apprentice you hire who is under the age of 25. That's right, your 5% contribution gone. It's going to be so much easier to bring that fresh, young talent into your business. And this isn't a small tweak. It's going to have a massive impact. You know, Daniel Wolf over at Enterprise Nation put it really well. He said this flexibility is all about opening up new opportunities, and it's a total game changer, especially for smaller businesses that, let's face it, probably don't have a big HR team to handle all the administrators. Okay, so that's for under 25s. But you're probably wondering, what about apprentices who are 25 or older? Well, let's look at the numbers, because it is still incredibly affordable. Let's take a real-world example. Something like a Level 4 data analyst. The total training cost for that is £15,000. Now, with that 95% co-investment, the government covers a whopping £14,250 of that. Your contribution, just £750. I mean, think about that. For just £750, you get a fully trained data analyst with skills you actually need. It's an amazing return on investment. But wait, the savings don't actually stop there. There's another huge benefit that people often forget about. For any apprentice under 25, you don't have to pay employer national insurance on what they earn, up to just over £50,000 a year. Honestly, this can save you thousands of pounds per person. It can get a bit tricky to navigate all these incentives, which is exactly why having a partner like Solveway is so valuable. We make sure you don't miss out on a single penny. Look, trying to get your head around all the government funding, rules, and compliance stuff, it can seriously feel like a full-time job. That's why having a specialist partner who just gets it isn't just nice to have, it's pretty much essential. And this is where we really shine. Because we are specialists with working with SMEs, we take all that complexity, the funding, the paperwork, the admin, off your plate, so you can just get on with what you're brilliant at, running your business. So what does that actually look like day to day? Well, Solveway is basically with you from start to finish. We'll navigate the government's digital service to get your funding sorted. We'll help you pick the perfect training program that actually fills your skills gaps. And we'll even take care of the recruitment of your apprentice through our fully funded recruitment service. And don't forget the most important bit. Solveway's industry experience trainers teach your apprentice the knowledge, skills, and behaviours required of the apprenticeship. The whole thing is designed to be as smooth and painless as possible for you. Okay, I know April 2026 might feel like it's ages away, but trust me, the businesses that are going to get the most out of these changes are the ones that start thinking about it now. So what should you actually be doing? It really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, review these changes and get your head around how they're going to benefit your business. Specifically, second, start thinking strategically. What skills will you need in the next couple of years to really push on? And third, and this is the easy one, just have a chat with Solveway. We've got the expertise to help you plan and build that talent pipeline for the future. Right, we have gone through a lot there, so let's just do a super quick recap of the main points you need to remember. Okay, here's the bottom line. Number 1, from April 2026, training for apprentices under 25 is going to be fully funded. That makes hiring young people easier than it has ever been. Number 2, apprenticeships are still one of the most cost-effective ways to fill those crucial skills gaps in AI, data, digital, and finance. And number 3, and this is so important, you are not on your own in this. Solveway is here to support you every step of the way. So the takeaway is really simple. These changes are a huge opportunity for businesses like yours. The only real question is, are you going to be ready for it? If you start planning now, you can put yourself in the perfect position to build the amazing skilled team your business needs.